guest, Taufik. We welcome everybody to be part of us, the academic staff. Thank you for being there and serving and making sure it's tough in class, it's tough in the field, but this day has come through consistency, hard work, understanding, and making sure no idea is wrong. It is how you put it. So we want everybody to be here. We see, you say you cheer your staff, clap for them, for making sure they did what humanity and the country has assigned them to do. So thank you for being there, the academic staff. And please, and also thank you for making sure staff of the music. After the simply is responsible of policy, guidelines in the operation of the college. Right, so we say after the academic staff have moved in, the next category of people coming in would be the principal and council. Council also constitutes of men and women of integrity, of high pedigree, professionals, and people of various disciplines and experience in the fields they have endeavored over their length of service to country and humanity. Those category of men and women would be coming in company with the principal. Council is responsible for policy guidelines in the operations of the college. And it also has a chairman, a vice chairman, and various committees for the smooth and enhancement and running of the college for those that are on the ground to administer it daily. So principal and council members would shortly be also ushered in to witness this year's graduation. As I said earlier on, the college has 4 constituent schools, 2 annex campuses, one in Basse for School of Education to train teachers. Another one is being set up in Buyam to train the health category, specifically nurses. Hopefully, as the country evolves and the demand for service provision also intensifies and expansion requirements are met in terms of infrastructure, the human resource capability of staff and students. Other regions might also see the Gambia College moving out from the greater Banjul area back to where it started in the 1940s in Janjambore. Being the oldest and the largest constitutes our desire, our capability, our recognition, and our unique standing in society to make sure the teeming youthful and the middle manpower need of the country is given the training, service delivery it requires. A well-trained society is a society fit for a purpose. No country can have it all, but no country is also lagging behind when it comes to what researchers and writers and scholars would say what it needs to be done for development to take place. Experts in the field would tell us that no country lacks what it takes to develop. No country lacks what it takes to develop. Because what it takes to develop is the human and the land. And even if it is an island country and it is inhabited by people, therefore meets that basic criteria for any development thought or thinking and research to be done for that to be done. No other person or no other sector can be more critical, more valuable, more needed for that development than the human capability. And that human capability being what it is in this country, being so young, so youthful, as today's issues will refer to as or development agenda and discourse will refer to as the rapidly can only be harnessed in institutions of this nature where the young can compete to be the best in offering their service, but first acquiring the skills needed, be it rigorous academic, be it other technical skill areas, as far as it is required by that sector of the society. So, as principal and councilman to take their seats, we can only offer our welcome to them. And I want students and graduating people to recognize by clapping for them as they arrive. This is principal, honorable ministers, and other dignified people of good standing. Welcome to this year's graduation in all humility. And thank you for being there to guide the institution in terms of policy, guidelines, and policy operations for us to be where we are in 2024. We welcome them together with the principal as they take their seat to be part of us. Thank you for being servants when required, and thank you for guiding us through the principal and everybody who matters at Gambia College. Please. Oh. Please, Ban. Thank you, please, Ban. We urge everybody to stand up. On behalf of the community of Brikama, the West Coast region, the Republic of the governing council of Gambia, administration under the leadership of Principal Abubakar Jallo, continuing students and staff of Gambia College, I have a singular opportunity to invite the police band to lead us in the singing of the national anthem of the Gambia. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Maybe I also invite the Gambia College Choir to lead us to the Gambia College Choir. You may take your seat. Thank you very much, the Gambia College Choir Band, for that excellent job. And I invite the Imam Ratib of Gambia College to lead us into the Muslim prayers. Imam. Imam Ratib, or his representative.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ونعم المولى ونعم النصير. نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر للمؤمنين. إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون. فسبحان الذي بيده الملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amen. Thank you, Imam. And I also invite Christian leader to lead us in the Christian prayers. Welcome.
Let us pray. El Shaddai, the creator of the universe, the God of all gods and the Lord of all lords, we bow before you as the one who sustains and gives life, as the one who gives purpose and brings fulfillment. Before you, we are gathered as the community that has put to bed all our hard work. And today we come to celebrate because your grace has been sufficient for us. We ask, God, that as we begin this program, your presence will be with us. As the God who is present everywhere at all times. But the very center of your grace is that, Father, you control and, Father, order the dynamics of the events of today.
By the name
So that whatever
Honorable
will take place here will bring glory to you and will bring benefit to this nation. So we lift before you the students who are going to graduate. We lift before you the lecturers who have worked so hard. We lift before you the ones who are coming as guests, the parents, the partners, the family, and all of us.
graduation
And Father, for your own purpose, you would put two parts
this time
today.
around gonna take a space about the graduation
A memorial that will always
when
look
the
back
School of Education
and
and
know that you have been doing. So
there's a
bless us
student
in
bi
your deliverance.
ñu fi ni ci ground bi
Bless
fi
us
ni
with your
Brikama
blessing.
campus lañ ko nekk di def
Everything we do
pour mën a
here
màggal
today
bés bi
will indeed have
def ko bés bi nga xam te ne dafa
transform
overrate
our lives and increase, Father, the
so
potential we have as a
alhamdulillah
nation
tey wane na ne
to continually bring
graduation
forth
bii nii
people
dëgga
who
dëgga
will add value to society, add value to nation
whole
building,
graduation ceremony
add
pour
value
each
to the pride of our
batch
nation. You
ba
are
tey
the God
nu
of
ñoo
nations.
waxtaanee nii
Be to the Gambia ever
we can
true.
testify
Even this moment,
that
for the
this
people of Gambia
graduation
gathered here today.
maanaam
We
at
thank
bii
you.
di seen
For
graduation
we know you hear our prayer.
is one of the best
We pray in the name of
if not
Jesus
actually
Christ, our
one
Lord.
of the
Amen.
best because gis nañ
Thank you for those
so li ñu waxtaanee official
of God. In every life, difficult moments come, but we try to endure. Last year we were here with some people. Unfortunately, the cold hand of death has snatched them away from us. They are both stubborn spirits.
so
I have
YouTube
a similar unique
page bi
one
ak suñu Facebook
me,
page bi
not because of
ngeen
anything, but
share
because
ak most importantly ngeen
kind of
Facebook bi
stand out when it
bu
comes to
fekkee ne
graduation.
subscribe leen suñu YouTube bi
Limit alkali jabi.
so nit da baax a baax di ngay wax ne tey
I always
ñun
not
Gen Media TV dinañ
not
make sure ne tey
students are not the best.
ñu mu leen a
To stand up in memory in a minute silence
Well,
for the
quality.
departed souls. Can the
It's
graduates
Gambia
not
graduation
the high
ceremony.
table and not the yes.
ñu ngi leen a bel te
A minute silence for
inshallah
the departed souls of both students and staff who died during the course. Thank you. Sit down. May Allah, the Almighty God, bless them wherever they are, and may they be rewarded for being servants of this nation through Gambia College. Thank you very much. At this stage, I would invite the chairman of Gambia College for his introductory remarks and the question of Alhaji Dr. Madu Senghor. History and time remembers him as being one time principal of this very institution. So he's not a stranger. Doctor, welcome.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, Honorable Babukar Diouf, representing the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Honorable Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Honorable Babukar, Bakari Baji, members of the Gambia College Governing Council, our distinguished guest speaker, Dr. Mama Sawani, our two religious leaders, Imam Ratib of Birkama and the Catholic priest, our both spiritual and temporal leaders, Professor Fane, Vice Chancellor of Euclid, honorable guest seated in the high table here, principal and staff of the Gambia College, parents, families and loved ones, graduating class of 2023, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have, and of course, my friend and colleague, Mr. Ernest Obi. You are all welcome. I have this singular honor and pleasure to welcome you to the annual graduation and award ceremony 2024 of the Gambia College. Today specifically belongs to our graduates, and it marks a significant milestone in your lives. As we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, there is a powerful feeling of a myriad of emotion, being joy, excitement, nostalgia, and as I head outside the protected confines of the college. Amidst all these very feelings, one thing is certain: you have made it, and you will be rewarded with certificates and diplomas as your academic achievements. As you reflect on your tenure at the college, you from the late from for discovery. Get the incredible support system we thank and celebrate your tutor, guidance, and knowledge and wisdom they imparted in you over the years, and to your families and friends. Thank you for your encouragement and sacrifice that have made this day. I will distinguished guests. The Gambia College has been experiencing, the Gambians College has been experiencing some dynamic transformation in the education sector. Most sectors, specifically in the tertiary and higher education landscape. The guiding philosophy behind this orientation and transformation of the sector is to enhance enhance quality and relevant education in order to develop the requisite manpower needs to address the daunting challenges of our socio-economic development. The strategic policy framework in this transformation has been to make our tertiary and higher education institutions focus and specialize in their core areas of competence and comparative advantage. This is going to ensure an efficient and judicious use of our limited resources that is to be invested to attain relevant and quality education for the manpower needs of the country's development. With this restructuring and transformation process, the University of the Gambia will continue its programs on medicine and allied health sciences, agriculture, and natural science, environmental sciences, law, economics, and other social sciences and humanities. The Gambia Technical Training Institute has been upgraded and transformed into a University of Science, Engineering, and Technology. The Management Development Institute is to be transformed into a University of Public and Civil Service, and the Gambia College is to be upgraded and transformed into a University of Education with the sole specialization of qualified teachers and administrators. The process has not only been purely on academic emphasis, technical and vocational to address the serious skill gap in all sectors of our economy. The provision of education toward the youth population will not only provide the required skilled labor for the productive sectors of the economy, but will also produce a cadre of entrepreneurs using the acquired skills to establish and run their own businesses. This will make the youth unemployment phenomenon the country is grappling with. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, in recognition of development in the tertiary and higher education sector, the Gambia College have in the year already to improve the governance structure of the college smooth and seamless. This is being done by waiting and introducing relevant management and governance policy and reviewing and updating in existence. These include the restructuring and revamping of the finance department of the college for more efficient management of the finances of the college. Actions taken include the redeployment of staff, engagement of qualified staff, training of staff with potentials, and the introduction and adoption of more efficient electronic management tools. At the council level, the subcommittee on finance was reconstituted with a more robust terms of reference to supervise the financial management of the college. The governing council signed and entered into a performance contract with the Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, MOHAS. This is a mandatory requirement for all SOEs. The governing council adopted a comprehensive implementation plan which outlined the specific tasks that will be carried out by the college to attain the objectives of the performance contract. It also includes the timeline for each activity, the expected outcomes, and an estimated budget. This has been forwarded to the National Quality Accreditation and Quality Education Agency, NACA. approval and subsequently for monitoring of the performance conduct. The Council also adopted an admission policy. This policy aims to clarify the admissions regulations and to establish and maintain a uniform process which ensures efficient management and offers of a place in the applied courses. It also seeks to standardize the process for the application of admission requirements that are specific to the courses that reflect higher education regulation. Assessment policy. Assessment is a core academic activity and an essential component of the teaching and learning process. This policy sets out the principles that underpin colleges' approach to assessment. Qualifications policy is the assurance policy and commitment to ensure the ongoing proud quality improvement is an integral part of the college. College will aim for improvement in quality of all aspects of its work and determination to help learners achieve the highest possible for outside services optimized. Ensure